Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday evening. I am Marcus Shadow. That can only mean one thing. This is XRP, and we're still doing well for you. But we're continuing Ghostbusters Legacy here. This is episode 4, Hell on Earth, part 2. And when we left off, our intrepid Ghostbuster heroes here were kind of trapped inside an asylum on an island just off of Manhattan. So that's where we're going to pick it up. Of course, with me and starring in this, we have Chriz the Mole, James Phoenix, Richter Hammer, and Anastasia Lazerbeam. Welcome, everyone.
Hi, audience.
Oh.
That's half the cast.
I said yo.
Hello.
Alrighty. So, we'll open up from where we left off in the last episode. You guys are standing in the lobby of the Manhattan Psychiatric Center. Purple, eerie glow around the center, keeping all the doors and windows locked, and you can't escape.
So basically, my personal hell, fuck.
Yes. So, yeah, feel free to kick it off as you guys are starting to talk a little bit about it, and then I will come in with the first event there.
Okay, what should we do next, guys? I kind of feel like we've been staring at this door for a week.
I just, part of me wants to, suicide, samurai way, but I'm gonna fight the urge.
If you want to kill yourself, go ahead.
I don't think we should blast the doors, but that might be the only way out.
Big, wide,
That is
open
possible.
Spaces. Big, open spaces.
Nate, scan these things and see what the hell's going on, first of all.
On it. Nate puts on his shades. Well, the whole building is surrounded here. This isn't good. That's all I can say.
Like, surrounded by, jelly stuff,
Just spectral energy. It's just all around here. There's no real class reading on it, though. That's what's worrying me more.
As Nathan is looking through the shades, all of a sudden a bunch of blips begin to appear inside the facility, and then they hear screams coming from the levels above them. Ah! Uh-huh.
You guys hear those really pathetic screams coming from the floors above us?
Yep, there's a couple readings up there, too.
This whole hospital is full of horrible things.
We should have brought more traps with us from the car.
Yeah, let me just bring my, freaking U-Haul of traps,
So we're going to have to go up towards the screams in a building filled with crazy people that may or may not have ghosts with them too. Sounds like a typical day at work.
Pretty much.
Still, at least there's no devil dog with a train.
For the moment.
Yeah, I can't tell if this is an upgrade either, Joey.
There's no train track. It can't get here.
It's a
There's
ghost
no train
train.
track on a bridge either.
Yeah, thank you.
So it could go wherever the fuck it wants, really.
It could, but it doesn't go to specific buildings. It's a ghost train, not a ghost cab.
Yeah, but what if it was like Amtrak or something? That goes to a bunch of specific stuff. And it's also a train.
That is true, but I don't know. Should we go towards the screams, or should we try and open up the door? Because maybe we could use her minds as some sort of like the plastic explosives they use to blow open safes. Maybe that'll help with the door.
I would say yes, but it could cause damage, which could again cause shrapnel and kill the surrounding people. Around us, especially if it just bounces off and, the blast is just only on the inside. If we can't successfully do it, it'll just kill us all.
Yeah, number one, we're not going to kill ourselves and anybody in the hospital. Number two, if there's people in danger upstairs, even if they're crazy people, we are obligated to bust the ghost and help them. Number three, that was a terrible example. Amtrak trains spend less time on the tracks than a ghost train.
I have to ask, are we obligated? Did they pay us?
I believe we were promised pay. I think.
Hey, we are hired to fucking catch a ghost dog train thing. And you know what? That's it. As far as I'm concerned, just go up to the screaming, be like, hey, shut the fuck up, put you in a can, okay, and then let's call it a day. So, you know.
Yeah, well, I can guarantee if you blast the door and destroy half the building, that's going to cost us money. So, yeah.
Hey, I didn't say blast the door. I just said go to the screaming, tell them shut the fuck up, can the ghost, and we're done.
As
Hey.
the team argues amongst themselves, the screams intensify and cries for help can be heard.
Hey, Nathan,
Yes.
you're a psychologist, right?
Yes.
If I do try to blow up this building, could you not, I don't know, fudge some paperwork and say there was some patient here with explosive tendencies?
I don't think that will cover it.
Okay, then towards the screams it is.
Let's go.
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ, you know, you're screaming help. What do you think we're gonna do? Just sit here and do nothing? Seriously. Why don't you scream something more specific, like, I'm a ghost of patient with diabetes or something? Give us a hint. I don't know.
In the ghost's defense, they weren't screaming help, they were screaming ah in a really bored and sardonic way.
This is true. Hang on a minute. Wayne activates the ectopedia and taps into Nathan's specs for a second. Well, on the plus side, it looks like most of the ghosts around here are pretty low level. A shot or two with a proton beam should take care of them. We don't even need to trap these guys, so we should be able to get up to pretty easily.
Host
Let's go.
leader?
Well, you are the leader. Lead on.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
for it, Human Shield.
yeah, not to mention we kind of have to save the patients. By the way, that's not all ghosts up there crying. Don't forget. So please try not to shoot any patients.
Hey, I'm only obligated to can the ghost. If any crazy patients get in the way, that's, you know, a few casualties I'm okay with.
Yeah, that still constitutes murder. Unless you want to spend the rest of your life in jail, I would advise avoiding it.
It's not murder if the ghost did it.
So far, nobody's died. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, let's keep the body count to 0, please.
Okay, I'm gonna go towards the screams, because
Yeah,
that's probably my best chance of shooting something.
yeah, this is getting low. Let's go upstairs. The team heads
Joey
to the
walks
stairs.
forward.
Yeah. The team follows Joey.
Joey is aware of their presence.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
The team reaches the second floor, which is the first floor of wards for this psychiatric center. And as they open the door, they see complete unadulterated chaos. They see both orderlies and patients, left, right, center, up, and down, with ghosts of varying types harassing them or holding them in the air or threatening them with objects. You name it, it's probably happening. This is an insane asylum, folks.
All right, every living person, if you don't want to get blasted, get down. Nathan aims his proton pack at some of the ghosts.
I've never felt closer to you.
Also, if you're living and have no family members that care about you, please stand up.
Jane, shut up.
Also, will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
I don't think he's here either. Can we focus on the ghost, please?
One of the orderlies being suspended by a ghost looks down at Ghostbusters incredulously. Hey, if we could have got down to him here, don't you think we would have?
There is logic in what he says.
Is there any chance these ghosts might listen to reason if we suggest maybe they leave the patients alone, hang out in the basement, form like a ghost breakfast club?
A wheelchair is then tossed at Joey's head.
Joey ducks. What the fuck? They can throw stuff at me, but I can't shoot them.
You can if they're not near people.
Yeah, you can shoot the ghosts, just don't shoot the people.
Roger that. Joey takes a shot.
His shot hits the ghost that tossed the chair at him. Bye-bye, Ghosty.
Okay, on the one hand, That's clearly a spirit of like an innocent person that I may or may not have just killed and condemned to never actually reach the afterlife. But on the other side, he threw a wheelchair at me. He had to come in.
Hey, we're not losing the cure for ghost cancer here, so it's fine.
Nathan takes aim at a stray ghost and fires.
The ghost ducks out of the way as the proton stream scorches the ceiling. The other ghosts turn and take notice of the Ghostbusters, and instead of harassing the people, they start trying to use them as, well, human shields.
Oh,
Chad's a
great.
smart ghost.
How did this get worse?
It always gets worse. That's kind of our field.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I may have a plan.
It's not shooting the people, is it? Because I kind of feel that would be your plan.
It is, but it's not shooting the people. You have your specters, you have your glasses, right? So you can easily determine which ones are which, much easier than us, and lock on with it.
Yes.
If I give you my gun, since he just threw that wheelchair at me, what if I put you in the wheelchair and wheel you fuck down the corridor, and you just blast as we go past?
What is that?
Kick-ass action movie scene.
That would look really cool, but how effective would it be?
I don't know, but I want to try that while shooting at the train later. But we need to deal with this right now.
We'll make a
Okay.
mental note of that strategy for later.
Okay, I'll wheel him later.
All right. Let's see here. How are we going to deal with this?
A loud scream can be heard as the glow emits around one of the patients in the middle of the room. The patient's head rears back and looks skyward, and then slowly looks toward the Ghostbusters. When his eyes open, they are glowing blue. He picks up a nearby knife and makes a mad dash right at the Ghostbusters, with knife raised high.
Oh, shit.
Nathan dodges to the side. We need to get the ghosts out of these people, first of all.
Yeah, anybody got anything that can take out a large number of ghosts in one shot without hurting people nearby?
Doesn't she? She has the slime blower.
I was thinking about that, whether it actually works on ghosts or just objects.
Well, you could tie down the people. That'd be a start.
That's
They won't
true.
be trying to stab us.
I believe if you also put it into blow mode and just gunk them like hell, it might force them to leave.
That's true.
Alright,
If the hosts are useless, the ghosts will have to flee.
so that's what. Get ready to be gunked.
The ghosts start possessing more and more people until pretty much everyone on the floor has been possessed. And it's like a floor of people just walking toward the Ghostbusters malevolently.
Jane takes a shot at the possessed guy flying in the air.
The positively charged slime hits the patient closest to them, and the patient stops and looks around and roars as he begins to glow. But not much else is happening. The other patients continue to walk forward.
Everyone may have just been possessed. Joey pokes Wayne over and over again. Are you possessed?
Pretty sure since he is not a crazy old senile person that has no family or friends, he's not.
He's also not speaking, just like the ghosts.
But are his eyes glowing blue? We need to check that first.
Joey points his gun at Wayne's head.
Put the gun down and focus on the ghosts.
Okay, he's alive.
So I think that at least helped because they're not flying anymore. So I'm gonna shoot at all the other flying people, so at least they're not flying anymore.
Yeah, if we get everybody out of the air, then we can at least figure out what to do.
Pew pew pew. Jane shoots 3 shots at the flying people, or the people getting hovered by the ghosts.
Anything that was flying is no longer flying, but the possessed people are still converging on the Ghostbusters to the point they're within steps and probably about to strangle or otherwise mutilate the 4 heroes.
Oh boy. I'm open to suggestions.
Sorry, I'll just try
like
this.
What do they call it? God.
Joey pistol whips one of the patients, knocking him unconscious. I didn't kill him.
The patient spins around, lands on all fours, and stands right back up, the spectral energy of the ghost protecting him from physical harm.
Touché, Ghost.
Maybe we could just run upstairs and lock the door and keep them down here and try to deal with something else. Maybe the source of this problem? I don't see any other way to stop them.
We're in a hospital, so there's got to be like defibrillators there. Isn't that? Can we like shock them? Not like enough to stop their heart, but enough to like shock them into submission without killing them.
We're so gonna die, aren't we? Every horror movie.
Not their heart though, just like a little bit. Like maybe do it not in the heart-related area.
Yeah, but I feel we're gonna die because I'm pretty sure Nathan was right. We should probably run upstairs. But I'm also pretty sure every horror movie ever, the people that run upstairs to get away from the guy with the knife ends up dying.
But that's when they're by themselves. There's 4 of us.
Look, we can't run. They're just gonna follow us, and for all we know, there's way more of them up there. We're gonna end up trapping ourselves.
Plus, we don't know if up there, because like the farther we go, that's probably the level of craziness. Like the low level 1 crazy people, level 2 crazy people, level 3 we should have locked them up in prison, but fuck it, level. So like we gotta secure an exit for when we need to.
Hey man, level. That's a good idea. Jane, can you set one of the proton mines to like a low-level minimal setting? That might be enough to shock the ghosts out of the system without killing anybody.
My proton mines don't emit electricity, but I can do the same thing for the EMT devices.
They emit proton energy. You know what I mean.
Yes, but I'm just saying we have these already electrical devices here, so I'm going to use what's available first before I modify anything else.
You may want to use the proton ones because, like Wayne just suggested, because logically proton ones are designed to attack ghosts. The other ones are designed to attack both.
Yeah, but I don't want to. But I don't want to just attack the ghosts and kill the people.
Well, either way, I'm sure that they want to kill us, so make it happen fast.
Okay, fine. Frickin' takes a proton mine and sets it to a low setting and launches it. Woo! Plop.
The mine goes off and shocks everyone in the room. The people fall down, unconscious but alive, as the ghosts exit their host and flee through the wall.
Light them up.
Get any you can.
Here, I'm gonna set all these all to low levels and everyone just start throwing.
Joey takes multiple shots.
Alright, we got what we could. We should keep moving upstairs. We gotta find whatever the cause of this is, or they're probably just gonna keep coming at us. It's gonna be like that theater all over again.
I agree, only I may be at a disadvantage. If there's more, depending on how many floors of this building there is, I'm checking, I may run out of canisters soon.
That might be a problem. In that case, maybe we should just forget about trying to take all these guys out individually and just head to the roof. The source of it seems to be coming from up there.
That's a good idea, because ghosts cannot fly.
I think the only people left in this area who aren't, like, possessed or whatever, they're handicapped, and like I said, they're not flying and they're handicapped. Who the fuck cares? I'll just knock over their wheelchair and move on.
Alright, I second the motion of cut the head off the snake strategy. Let's go.
Woo!
Just as long as you're not cutting the head off a Hydra.
No, I know better than to do that.
Okay, good.
I agree with Wayne. Roof party.
I prefer meatball parties.
We'll have a meatball party later. Right now to the roof.
Mm.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
The Ghostbusters run out to the stairwell and start running up the stairs, and it's promptly bombarded by ghosts flying down from above.
Just shoot him and keep moving. We don't have time for this. The Ghostbusters continue shooting ghosts as they run up the stairs.
There's a mass of ghosts headed their way, and they notice the 6th floor door is wide open.
Alright, let's go in here. Come on.
Yeah, that can't be right. Let's go.
Following you.
The Ghostbusters head through the door onto the 6th floor.
The ghosts fly down past them, and Jane notices on the wall behind Wayne, there's a sign that says electroshock therapy.
Hey, electroshock therapy, just what we need.
Okay, yeah, the defibrillator might have been infected downstairs, but that might actually work. If you've got a plan, I'm open to it. See what you can do. We'll head to the roof and try to hold them off.
Hello, everybody. I need test subjects.
Jane, for some reason, laughs evilly as she scurries out to another portion of the 6th floor, as Nate, Wayne, and Joey continue up the stairs toward the roof.
This is a long way up. We probably should have taken the elevator.
True, but then it would be, if the ghosts are possessed into crazy people, especially if they have knives, it'd be really easy for them to cut the elevator rope and kill us.
But what's the likelihood of us plummeting to our deaths, or for the inevitability of shitloads of enemies to keep falling into the elevator wave after wave?
Probably pretty good, given our luck.
I also hear a ghost cat.
Who the hell let ghost cats into the hospital? What the hell?
Hey, they have pets in the hospital. You never know.
Jane, how are we hearing you? You're not here.
As they climb the stairs...
I can yell far distances.
I shot Ghost Cat.
As they climb the stairs, ghost cats descend on them.
See, I told you.
For fuck's sake.
When you said you were a pussy magnet, Nathan, this isn't what you meant.
Ha!
That's true.
Okay, I guess shoot him and keep going. We gotta get to the roof.
I have to ask, is this multiple ghost cats, or is this just one cat that's had 9 lives?
Multiple cats that have had 9 lives.
Thank you, ominous voice.
It's also going to be a crazy cat. We're in an insane asylum.
Oh my.
Joey shoots as many cats as he can as they run up the stairs.
Nate and Wayne also shoot cats as they run up the stairs.
As they reach near the top, their gear seems to go off. Joey's terror ticker, Wayne's ectopedia, and Nathan's glasses.
Whoa! I'm getting
Because
crazy.
Nathan's glasses are on, an overlay pops up on his glasses showing the island of Manhattan and, of course, the island where they're on. And all of a sudden, ecto spikes start popping up like crazy all over the place.
That can't be good.
I'm getting massive readings, and apparently, according to the grid, it's happening all over the town. This being not good is an understatement.
This is New York City. That's hardly a town, Nate. I know you're used to being smaller rural areas, but we're not there anymore.
My terror ticker's also lighting up like mad. I don't know. Is this an actual reading, or is the ghost interfering with our electoral stuff again, like when Nathan mentioned the fact it said Zool in his glasses?
Could be a combination of either, but unfortunately we have to assume that what we're seeing is accurate because we have no proof that it's wrong. Either way, we can't do anything to help the rest of the city until we stop whatever's here, because clearly whatever's causing this, whether it's just faking out our equipment or whether it's actually spreading spectral energy all over the city, the source is here.
Then we must stop the source.
Precisely.
Good call. We should probably head up to the roof. That's where I imagine it would be.
Yeah, we're almost there. The team heads up to the roof.
They emerge from the roof, and there's nothing there at the moment, but they do see the purple glow around the building, which, interestingly enough, does not crest the roof of the building.
Huh.
I have to say, have we reached a point where ghosts can't reach? Like, we're too high for ghosts? Because nothing's reaching here, and looking out, I don't see the train or the dog anywhere.
Yeah, the spectral energy surrounding them. You had to open your big mouth, didn't you, Joey?
The train
It's
pulls
cool.
up in front of the facility along with Zool.
Oh, great. He's got a mode of transportation now.
That's wonderful.
Well, at least he's not on the roof. They're afraid of heights. That's a fact. Ghosts are afraid of heights.
As Nathan glances up toward Manhattan, he notices lots of weirdly different colored lights, spectral energy. The readings are still going off the scale on his glasses. General pandemonium and chaos erupting all across Manhattan. Nathan.
Is everything okay,
Sorry.
Nathan?
Yeah, sorry.
You looked really scared then, and since I
Yeah,
can't see what's in your glasses, that doesn't
Yeah,
bode well.
yeah, you look panicked for a second. You want to enlighten us, dude?
There's just stuff all over the city. This is no good. I don't know.
It's probably Jane's fault.
Most likely. If only I guess we should try to take this dog out. That's what started this whole thing.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, there's spectral energy everywhere, and I don't see any other obvious source, and that's where it began. Maybe if we shut down him, the train will go back to normal, and we can stop this.
That does sound like a plan. We had just killed cats. Why not a dog?
We should use the cats to get rid of the dog. If we know the dog was going to be up here, we could have brought the cats with us, but... C'est la vie.
As they say that, they notice that actual living people are beginning to file out of the asylum headed for the Hellgate train. And they seem to be entranced.
Okay, apparently that whole thing about them putting the living on the train was not a lie. So, question being, how do we get them off of there?
A big booming voice erupts behind them. You don't. And then a loud boom can be heard as something with weight lands behind them on the roof.
I have a feeling I don't want to turn around. Nate says as he slowly turns around.
Please be a marshmallow man. Please be a marshmallow man.
I don't think it's going to be a marshmallow man. The
Joey
Ghostbusters,
turns around.
the Ghostbusters slowly turn around.
They see the other guard dog of Gozer, Vince Clortho, the Keymaster, and he's snarling at them.
Oh, a cute doggy! He's so cute. Can I pet him?
I don't think you should patronize a hellhound. Just thinking. out loud here.
Particularly a hellhound that seems to have a person's name for some reason.
Maybe I actually like the dog. He looks cute. I kind of want to take him for walks. I mean, me, my gun, my dog, it'd be amazing.
Joey, why haven't you shot it yet?
You told me not to shoot living stuff. It's a dog.
It's a ghost dog. It's not alive.
Fine. But next time any of you gets a ghost pet, I'm totally shooting it. Boom!
Deal.
Joey takes his shot.
Done.
That didn't
Clortho's
work.
eyes glow red as the smoke dissipates from the shot. Clortho is still standing there and kind of has a bemused look on his face, if a dog could have a bemused look on its face.
Can it
That
have a
didn't
look on its face?
That didn't work, and based on his look, he's looking at me like he just heard a can opener.
Oh dear.
Clortho lunges at Joey.
Joey, look out!
Oh, he likes me! Joey falls over as the dog lands on him.
The dog begins to Chlortho begins to growl and otherwise bark as it tries to snap at Joey's head with its powerful jaws.
For God's sake, Nate, shoot it! Wayne fires his pro-tower pulsar at the dog.
Nate takes aim and fires as well.
My doggy.
Chlortho takes a step back from the barrage, freeing Joey.
My doggy. He was only trying to lick me.
Nathan
No,
runs
he
over
was-
to help Joey sit up.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He was trying to kill you. This is why we don't let you have a real dog.
Well, in his defense, I did shoot him in the face. I mean, if I shot you in the face, wouldn't you be annoyed?
Yes, but you shot him in the face because he was already planning to kill us. He's an evil ghost dog.
Okay, fine. He's an evil ghost dog.
Thank you.
Chlortho runs at Wayne.
Whoa! Wayne ducks out of the way.
Chlortho skids to a stop, spins around, and lunges at Nathan's back.
Joey shoots the dog as it's in the air, blasting it away from Nate.
Nice shot.
Chlortho flies over the edge of the building with a whine.
That
He has
was
wine?
surprisingly effective.
Then it levitates above the edge and looks very, very menacingly at the Ghostbusters while it's hovering in the air with glowing red eyes.
That's not good.
Oh, right, ghost fly.
I thought they were afraid of heights.
Evidently not.
Nathan takes aim and fires again.
Chlortho dodges out of the way and lands on the roof. Now, clearly annoyed, Chlortho lets out a very loud howl as all of a sudden all the Ghostbusters gear go dark.
Oh, shit. Not again. Well, we're fucked. It's been nice knowing you guys.
Why does it always manage to get worse?
I don't know. It just does.
And he pulls off the specs and puts them in his pocket.
It's okay. I'm sure Jane will save the day.
That's
Cool.
pretty much our only hope at this point.
At this point, we're going to be screwed if she doesn't. I hope whatever she was planning down there in electrotherapy works.
No, Nathan. There is another.
Nice.
Chlortho begins to advance menacingly on the now defenseless Ghostbusters.
Nate slowly backs away.
Joey picks up a pipe he sees on the floor. Here you go, doggy. Here you go. Fetch the stick. He throws it off the roof.
Jane comes up the stairs and opens the door to the roof. Hey, you guys! I have this cool, awesome shit. It's like the PK thing that'll fix all the things. It's awesome. I didn't have a
Chlortho
chance
turns
to
and looks at Jane.
I didn't
and
have a
lunges
chance
at
to
her.
come up with a clever name because I didn't want you guys to die. Well, I didn't want most of you guys to die.
It's fine. You're only supposed to come up with names for the ghost. You don't have to name the equipment.
I know, but I felt like I needed it. Anyway, yeah, it'll totally, make all your shit start working again. I'm gonna start it up.
Yeah, turn it on. Nice. Thank
The
you,
spike
Jane.
is active.
Alright, we're going to have to take this thing out, but we're going to have to keep that spike active if we're going to have a hope. So we should probably surround it and try to keep the dog
Yeah,
off
don't
of
let
it.
it dent it or, weird shit happens to it.
I'm going to have to say
Obviously.
thank you, ADD. I assume that's what she called it. It's an anti-dog device.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yes.
Let's go with it.
Chlortho makes a beeline for the spike.
I was making an inappropriate pun because we're a mental institution.
Less puns, more shooting.
I had no gun till now. Joey shoots.
I'm sorry, were you out of gun?
I'm almost out of canisters.
Okay.
Well, don't let him get her device. Nate takes
Yeah.
aim and fires at Chlortho.
Wayne fires as well.
Joey loads up another canister and fires again.
Chlortho roars as massive proton energies strike him. He tries to shrug it off, but the Ghostbusters seem to be gaining ground.
No, you are not no-selling our ghost stuff.
And then a loud howl can be heard behind them.
Oh, there's another one. I forgot about that one.
Please
Can I
tell me
keep
that's the
this one?
train.
Zool
What is
rises
that
up behind them, very pissed off that they're shooting his brother. Well, her brother.
Zool's a chick?
Zool's a chick.
No, you can't keep this one either.
Okay.
I thought Zool was that little, like, human person-y chick thing that was like an ice queen or made out of crystal or something.
You're confusing Zool with Goza. So many people do that. But fun little fact about that: we're all about to die.
Oh god, it's
we'll worry about
hilarious.
technicalities of naming later. Oh, shit.
You're
Zool
right.
takes off running at the Ghostbusters, running through them like a bowling ball through bowling pins.
Ah!
Whoa.
I don't know. I think you got all my scared out, and now I'm just inexplicably laughing. I can't help it. Oh, my emotions are completely crazy. I'm crazy. I belong in this home because I'm crazy.
Zool slides to a stop next to Vince Clortho and spins around. The two look at each other and then look back at the Ghostbusters. Now a team of two, ready to take on their prey.
Wait. Jane wants to spend more time in the asylum. It doesn't add up at all. She was afraid of hospitals in the last episode, so...
I am, like, utterly insane right now. All my emotions, I've been fear, I've been scared, I've been brave, I've been inventive. I can't, like, even process what's going on. I'm just doing things now. Like, I can't even do anything else. Just doing things. I'm,
Joey,
like, emotionally done.
Joey looks at her suspiciously, holding his gun. Not sure.
I'm not a fucking ghost, okay?
Don't shoot her. She just snapped. It's okay.
I'm
Okay.
just, like... blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, see, we'll deal with that later. We can work with that. We can't work with the
Joey,
giant dogs.
Joey shoots the giant dog again.
Oh, dear.
Zool bats away the shot from the gun.
Nathan quickly takes aim and fires while he thinks Zool's distracted.
Clortho jumps in the way and swats the arc with his tail.
Yeah, that's not going to work anymore, clearly. They've obviously adapted to our weaponry. What the
Yeah,
hell?
we need something else. We can't beat the tag team here. We can barely hold our own against one.
Yeah, now with both... Alright, let's see.
Plum puffed.
Unfortunately,
We're
we
nowhere
have...
close to that.
Yeah, we're getting... Yeah, trust me, if it gets any worse than this in the future, that's going to be the next option, but right now we haven't had time to set that up yet.
I bet you have an amazing plan, so I'd love to hear it. Because, guess who doesn't have an amazing plan? Me! So, yeah, do something!
Wayne looks around for a second, analyzing the situation. Alright, I've got a really crazy idea, but this just might work. Let me see.
I trust you, Wayne.
Okay.
I don't trust anyone because I have trust issues.
Well, we're gonna have to trust because I'm gonna need you to do the first part of this if we're gonna survive. So, we need to. First of all, if we're gonna destroy them, we need to get them off the roof because if we destroy them while they're on the roof, we're gonna take half the building with us, and that's something we cannot afford to do. So, we need something in the air. Okay, this is gonna sound slightly crazy. Jane, can you slime tether one of those cars down in the parking lot, knock it up into the air, and then tether the dogs to the car? Because if you manage to get them into the air and then throw a mine under them, it should shock them into the air long enough for us to fire a blast on them and take them down.
You want me to lift up a car?
I want you to slime tether the car and basically use its own weight to slingshot it into the air. Basically, tether the car, then fire the tether onto something that's going to stretch the tether, and then pull the car up toward the roof, and then I'll shoot the tether in mid-pull so it flies into the air.
I'm gonna do what you say, and I'm gonna assume it's gonna work, because right now it still sounds like you're trying to make me lift up a car, but who fucking cares? Ghosts, right? Okay, so since he slimes the car down below.
Okay. The slime tether hits the car and pulls, the elasticity of the tether pulls the car up toward the roof. As it flies toward the roof, Wayne fires a blast from his proton repulsor, separating the tether goo and launching the car high up into the air. All right, now tether him to the car, quick.
Okay.
Jane, tether.
The two demons look up as the car seems to hover in the air, not realizing that Jane is also now firing at them. They then realize as they've been hit, they look at Jane, then at each other, and then cartoon dog eyes of, huh? And then they get lifted into the air by car because they're now tethered to the car.
All right, now toss a mine under them and point it upward so that it'll shock them against the car.
Joey leans into Nathan. I think Jane's going to be really pissed when gravity kicks in on that thing.
Fuck gravity!
The mine slides in under the car and the two demons. The mine ignites, emitting a beam of a proton stream straight up at both the demons and the car, trapping them in the beam and generally shooting them, basically.
All right, now here's the part where it's going to get a little more crazy. Everybody fire! All right, hold it. Now, remember I said I was going to get crazy and how I wanted to get them into the air so we didn't have massive damage? There's a reason for that. Now, Joey, you're on a blaster, so I don't know how effective yours is going to be, but Nathan, you're going to have to trust me on this. Cross the streams.
Okay, Chief. Nate slowly moves his beam toward the center.
Wayne moves his beam toward the center as well.
As the two beams collide with the proton beam emanating from the mine, a large reaction begins to appear. But it's not enough. They're going to need the power from the proton gun.
All right, Joey, fire at it. It should be enough to set it off.
Joey fires his gun.
A proton burst from the gun, strikes dead center of the cross streams, creating a giant white flash, blinding everyone as they hear a loud explosion.
When you cross the streams, it's totally gay.
Debris rains around them from, well, the car, as two large chunks of what appear to be concrete land on the scorched roof amongst the debris.
Ooh.
Okay, then.
Things! Happening stuff!
Assume that means they're gone?
I also assume in a couple of seconds it'll kick in with Jane that her car's blown up.
That wasn't. We didn't use Jane's car. I just had her grab a random one from the parking lot.
I may be insane, but God motherfucking damn it, you're not hurting my car.
No, I wouldn't have had her do it to the soul. We use a random car from the parking lot. It's cool.
I'd fucking rather you lift up and you use be casualties. No offense, Joey, but yeah, I like my car more than you. I just met you. It's no offense.
The dark clouds begin to dissipate as Nathan's specs kick back on. And begin slowly beeping.
Guys, we're getting readings all over the city. And like I said, this always seems to get worse. So I hope we have something better than a crazy plan and a crazy device and a crazy shooting at it a lot to get through this.
The Ghostbusters look out at Manhattan and know that Manhattan is now hell on Earth. Join us next week for episode 5 when things go from bad to worse.
Why does it always have to get worse?
I need a vacation.
Join us for episode 5, Paging Dr. Lewis. Good night, everybody.
Bye.